Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. So yesterday we seen Harvey Barnes arrive at Newcastle's Darsley Park training ground, of course, and we're seeing him, of course, at St James's Park as well. I talked about that in a video yesterday up on the channel, but today we are now talking about the recent news circulating around Newcastle United about Tino Livramento, who could be on his way to Newcastle United, according to reports in the media, and another player that could be on his way to Newcastle United, or Newcastle United are quite heavily linked to this player, and that is Lewis Hall of Chelsea, the Chelsea left back come midfielder. Of course, also England under 19 player, and of course has added fuel to the fire on this one, and the fact that he has started following Newcastle United players on his social media accounts, and also Newcastle United as well on his social media accounts. But before we get into that, of course, we will talk about the Tino Livramento deal. So yesterday there was news that broke that Newcastle closing in on a 30 million deal to bring Tino Livramento to Newcastle United from Southampton. Now, of course, this was broke by Jacob Steinberg. Then, of course, we've seen some other reports coming out from some other media outlets. SFC Alex, of course, a Southampton fan who put up a tweet on his Twitter account saying Tino's Newcastle medical has been provisionally booked. 25 million to 30, could be more. 5-year deal with an option for one more. Deal will go through as soon as Maxi has left to join Saudi Arabia. And then, of course, there was everything Nufc coming up and saying Tino Livramento update. Ryan Fraser was offered in the opening bid for Tino Livramento, according to Joel Bland Sport. Player wants Newcastle move, 30 mil fee. Club now confident the deal can be done. Provisional medical has been booked, according to SFC Alex. Of course, saying that, Joel Bland then also updated saying full confidence the deal will be agreed for Tino Livramento. NUFC expect the player to sign. Fee is around 30 million. First proposal included Ryan Fraser. Deal has come a long way since, of course. Focus is to get it wrapped up as quickly as possible, fly him out to the US to join up with the rest of the lads. As of earlier this morning, a bid hadn't officially been made to Southampton. However, the player wants the move and negotiations are in the final stages, on the verge of agreeing a deal. To clarify, Ryan Fraser is not involved in this deal. He was involved in the first bid the club made. Then, of course, we've seen Craig Hope putting a piece out, of course, because Paul Palestine said, can't understand the Livramento link. He is not a predominantly right back. I thought Ashby was the understudy for Trippier. A bona fide left back is what we need, especially for the CL. And of course, Craig Hope reporting to that one, saying Livramento can also play left back, but more to the point, so can Trippier, especially in Europe when perhaps more technical. See his use with England. I agree, Ari, long-term left back, but given what that would cost, it could be one for a future window. Burn/Target also have capable, very capable, sorry, in my opinion, according to Craig Hope. Then, of course, we've seen today reports coming from Scott Wilson of the Echo, which is now, cementing this deal for Tino Livramento by saying NUFC set to complete 2 deals before the end of weekend, with an agreement over Southampton's Tino Livramento now extremely close. Harvey Barnes having completed his medical, of course. And as you can see up on screen about the Lewis Hall one, you can see that he is following, of course, Callum Wilson, Jimmy Bullard, St. Max, Trippier, and also the NUFC account as well. So maybe there is something there on the Lewis Hall front. I've got to say, for me, looking at Lewis Hall, he is a fantastic player. He's got a lot of potential there going forward, as well as a player, and under Eddie Howe, I'm sure Eddie could do something with Lewis Hall And for me as well, at the end of the season there, when we took on Chelsea, Lewis Hall was by far one of the standout players against in that game. So I would really like to see, we'll go for Lewis Hall. It is being rumoured that it is going to be a loan to buy on Lewis Hall from quite a few different media outlets. They're saying that it will be a loan to buy for Lewis Hall, which would mean that we would loan him now and then probably buy him in the January transfer window, sort of similar to what we did for Matty Target when we got him from Aston Villa. We loaned him and then, of course, bought him in the January transfer window. So it's going to be an interesting one. We'll have to wait and see what happens on both Livramento and Lewis Hall, but it's fantastic news to see that we are going out there and we are, bringing in and looking at some fantastic players. Talking about, of course, the other news, which was Newcastle United today released our third kit for the brand new season. And I've got to say, I am a big fan of the kit. It is a really nice kit, electric blue, as it's been said, of course, and it looks really, really nice. It's now available at, of course, the club store and any Castor stores as well. You can go and buy this kit from. So if you are a big fan of it, like I am, then get yourself one, because I'm sure it will be flying off the shelves like the home kit did and the away kit did as well. And as you can see, there is an image there as well of in the store. The numbers on the back of the shirt are yellow, and the name on the back of the shirt is yellow as well. The shorts that go with it, of course, are quite good as well. The only problem with the socks is it looks like the socks, from what my brother said, the socks are white. It would have been nice to see the socks maybe being the blue with the yellow added into it, or yellow with the blue added into it. That would have been quite nice, either that of them instead of the socks being white. But at the end of the day, it's what the players do in the kit that matters, not really how the kit looks. But I've got to say, it is a really nice kit, and Castor have done quite well with that one. But let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to, you can join the membership. It's $1.99 a month to join the membership. And of course, you get some perks in a shout out on the channel once a month. You get priority replies as well to your comments in future videos going forward, as long as you are a member. And of course, hit the super thanks down below if you don't want to become a member, or if you want to support the channel in other means, because that does allow, of course, a donation to the channel and allows that money to go back into the channel to help the channel grow and to help with future videos going forward. Till next time, I'll see you all in the next one, and how are the lads?